Bring the big toes to touch and sit the hips back onto the heels. Bring palms wide, pressing them down into the earth. Finding an immediate balance between both strength and ease here. Finding where you can engage in the palms and the spine, and where you can let go. Coming into your deep Ujjayi breathing. Expanding the breath more deeply into the body, through the rib cages and the back body, all the way to the fingertips and the toes. Breathing even more deeply. On your next breath in, gaze between thumbs. And as we exhale, we'll hook toes and send hips high and wide for downward facing dog. Find space and air in the back body, specifically in the backs of the legs. Stretching the heels towards the ground. And finding engagement in the upper spine, drawing the shoulder blades together and down. Pressing the earth away, allowing the crown of head to be long. Press the weight into the thumbs and the pointer fingers and the spaces behind them, giving your body a little bit of an inward rotation in the arms. Yeah. And then take one more full deep Ujjayi breath. Full deep exhale, tiptoes the feet all the way to the hands. Coming into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Heel toeing the feet wide, with the outer edges of the feet lined up with the outer edges of the mat. If it feels good, catch on to opposite elbows with the palms. And breathe here. Relaxing each toe. And maybe rocking the weight from right to left foot. Allow the body to sway from side to side as the face, the jaw, and the tongue all relax. Releasing through the low spine as we draw the belly button in. Take one more full, deep, audible, ocean-sounding breath here. Exhale, release the fingertips to the ground. Bring the palms or the fingertips to the earth and heel toe the feet together with big toes touching and heels slightly parted. Keeping the back of the neck loose, for a moment just bring the focus to the feet. The heels and the pads of the feet are grounding down into the earth, creating an engagement all the way up the legs. From here, continue to root down, draw belly in, shoulder blades together and towards the tailbone, and slowly begin to roll up, drawing the tailbone down between the knees. Belly and rib cage stack over the hips. Eventually coming all the way to standing, bringing shoulders up towards the ears, back on the spine and down, creating a big, bright smile across the chest. On our inhale, reach fingertips tall. Exhale, thumbs through heart center, forward fold, release down. Same engagement in those feet and the legs as we inhale, halfway lift. Length from crown of head to tail. Full exhale plants the palms and sends our feet back, either moving through knees, chest, chin, or lowering halfway down, chaturanga. Our inhale draws our heart forward, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lengthen tail towards the sky where the ceiling and the wall meet together. Last full breath in, lengthen. Exhale, eyes forward, walk or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down to reach tall. Inhale, fingertips brush the sky. Exhale, thumbs through heart. Long spine as we forward fold all the way down. Gentle bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back, high to low. Inhale, glide forward, draw shoulders down and back. Exhale, leading with hips, downward facing dog. One full deep breath in. Exhale, gaze forward, walk or float, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch if they're not already there with heels slightly apart. Bend the knees deeply and inhale, Utkatasana. 3 breaths here. Find your most authentic alignment for your body by dropping the weight into the heels. Wrap pinky side edges of hands towards center line and relax the shoulders down the spine. Find a single gazing point at the horizon for one full deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, hands to feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back. Flowing through your high to low. Elbows brush the rib cage. Inhale, lift forward, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root down through the pads of the left feet and notice the hip bones pointing towards the ground. Keep them there as we inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step right foot through, gracious hero 1. Drop the back heel, ground down through outer edge of back foot. And inhale, lift. Fingertips high. Front knee is bent directly over front ankle at a 90 degree. And our left hip presses forward as right hip reaches back into the socket. Belly button draws in for one more breath. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head tall. Exhale, plant palms, step back, moving through your vinyasa. Hug elbows into the ribcage as you lower and continue to do so as you reach forward. Exhale, hips back. Opposite side, inhale, left leg reaches tall. Hips stay even with the earth. Exhale, step forward. Back heel drops, inhale, reach high. More breath. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, bring palms through heart, plant them down, step back, high to low. Inhale, forward, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spread fingers wide. Root palms or forearms down into the earth as you press the ground away from you, creating space and light in the body. Feather light, the hips just float. Take a deep breath in through the nose, Ujjayi breath in the back of the throat. Open the mouth, exhale with a sigh. Inhale, full deep breath, fill the lungs. Exhale, gaze forward, walk or float to the hands. Bend the knees, come right to Utkatasana, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Moving with your breath, inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant palms, step back, high to low. On the toes, gaze forward. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders reach down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift right leg high. Pause here. Wrap elbows in towards the center line and feel the engagement on the middle back. From here, stack your top hip on top of your bottom hip and open the top knee, bending so the left foot is dropping down behind you like a scorpion tail. Find engagement through the palms and the standing leg. Breathe. One more full breath. Inhale, lift the knee a little higher. As you exhale, come through center, bringing hips even. Draw knee all the way into the nose. And step right foot to right thumb. Back heel stays lifted. Find the front knee directly over our front ankle, preparing for crescent lunge. Our back heel reaches away, creating engagement through the back thigh, lifting to the sky. And as we inhale, we'll reach fingers high. Breathe here. Find the ribcage and knit it together, creating lots of engagement through the low body. Heel reaches behind you. Gaze is soft. Inhale, lengthen fingertips to the sky. Crown of head reaches with them. Exhale, bring thumbs to heart. Coming into a crescent twist, we're going to find our left elbow. Twist our body to the right through the belly button and hook elbow to knee. Breathe. Find strength and balance as the inner thighs draw together. Eventually, thumbs will come to heart center. Either stay here or inhale, lengthen the arms long. Working towards lifting the ribcage away from the thigh as much as is possible. Full, deep ujjayi breathing for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring thumbs to heart. Inhale, back to center. Breathe in, lengthen fingertips. Exhale, bring palms to heart. Twist to the left and bring right palm to the inner line of the right foot, extending left palm high. Back heel stays lifted. Shoulders are stacked one on top of the other. Breathe deeply. Wrap top lung open towards the sky and bottom lung underneath of you. Gaze slightly forward for one more breath. Inhale, more breath. Exhale, release all the way down. Step back. Straight to downward dog or move through your vinyasa. On our next inhale, we'll come forward to plank pose. Notice if the belly is dropping. If engaging the belly doesn't lengthen the body, then drop the knees. So the idea is to have one long line from crown of the head to the heels. From here, we're going to draw our right hand into center and rotate over to the knife side edge of the right foot, extending left arm high for side plank. Breathe here wherever you are. Some options, you can unstuck the feet with left foot in front of the other. Bottom knee can come down to the earth. Or left leg can come high. Wherever you are, find heart center, rotate it open, and draw left hip directly over top of the right hip. One more full breath. Inhale, lift hips a little higher. Exhale, plant both palms. Send hips back, downward facing dog. Spread fingers wide. More breath. Inhale, lift left leg high. Begin with the hips pointing towards the earth and find engagement through the palms and the shoulders. Noticing the long back of our neck. And just like being amazed at how relaxed our face is. Oh my gosh, my face has never been so chill. And on our next breath in, we're going to stack left hip on top of bottom hip. Bend the top knee, allowing the left heel to drape behind the body. More breath, more space, more ease. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release both palms down and step straight to downward facing dog. Full deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth with a sigh. Nobody else even wants to sigh. Inhale, glide forward, high push-up. Again, notice the engagement in the belly, drawing the muscles between the belly button and the pubic bone, pull them up and in. From here, bring left palm to the center of the mat. Roll over onto the outer edge of the left foot, keeping feet stacked if that's available. And extend right arms high. Notice where you're at. So if your breath has stopped, then, find a place in this pose where it's available for you. Find a place where the face can relax. Draw belly in, step top lung on top of the bottom lung. Relax shoulders away from the ears. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring palms down. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Full deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, gaze between hands. Bend the knees deeply and walk or float to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen from crown of head to the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes come to touch if they're not already there. Slight separation between the heels, and as we exhale, we'll bend the knees deeply, rocking the weight into the heels. Inhale, lift, Utkatasana. Find the shins and send them to the back of the room. Notice if there's a large curve in the low spine and the rib cage is popping out. Draw the rib cage together and draw the tailbone down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring palms to heart. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, find left elbow and twist to the right. Hooking the left elbow to the right knee. Notice the breath. Acknowledge the wringing out here. What are you letting go of? What's releasing from the body? Press palms deeply into one another, bringing knees into one line. And either stay here or open the arms. breathe. 2 more breaths. Long, even, intentional inhale. Full, slow exhale, release all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Split the feet, hip bones distance, using your fists to measure. Use the peace fingers to catch on to the big toes, and the thumbs press down into the big toenails. Drop belly button in, and as we breathe in, we'll lift halfway, finding like a cobra or upward-facing dog in the spine. As we exhale, elbows out to the sides, pulling up on the toes with the fingers and rooting down with the big toes. The shoulders float down and away from the ears towards the tailbone. And the crown of the head just effortlessly relaxes towards the ground. More breath. Breathing not only for you and your own practice, but for your neighbors in this room. With the eventual goal of lengthening through the legs, and maybe someday bringing forehead towards shins. 1 more breath. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold more deeply. Release the toes, heel toe, big toes back to touch. Outer edges of feet are parallel with the outer edges of the mat as we inhale back to Utkatasana. Rib cages hug in towards one another, drawing in towards center line, engaging through low belly for an inhale. Exhale, palms to heart center, taking a twist to the opposite side. Take a peek down at those knees and draw them into one line. And be here. Find the same variation you found on the first side, maybe opening the arms. Finding a weight in the heel so those toes can relax. I think nearly everybody could just draw your left hip down slightly so your right hip pulls back towards the back edge of your mat. 1 more full breath in. Exhale, bring palms to heart center if the arms are separated. Inhale here. And with a slow, composed exhale, forward fold, release. Split the feet, hip bones distance wide. Coming into Padahastasana, we're going to bring the palms of the hands to slide underneath the soles of the feet. Ideally bringing the toes all the way to the wrist creases. From here, allow the back of the neck to completely relax down. On our inhale, we'll lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold, release down. Creating space through the low spine by drawing the belly button up and in. Maybe it feels good here to nod the head yes, for all the space you're creating in your body. Maybe nodding the head from side to side, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. Inhale through the nose and flutter through the lips. 1 more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, release palms from beneath the feet. Heel toe, big toes to touch. Gentle bend in the knees, and with a long spine, reach arms wide and inhale. Fly all the way up. Fingertips reach tall, Tadasana. Exhale, bend knees, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift right leg high. Cross it over the left knee, coming into Garudasana, eagle pose. Maybe wrapping the toes around the lower shin. Draw the belly up and in, creating lots of strength and engagement through the low core. Find your single gazing point, and from here, bring arms wide. Cross the right arm underneath the left arm, bend the elbows, and wrap the arms together. Draw shoulder blades together, elbows shoulder height if that's available. And gently press the palms away from the face slightly. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bend knees a little more. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head to the sky. Either stay here or exhale, bring elbows to knees for one breath. Inhale, lengthen if you've bent forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach fingers high. Exhale, release arms down. Do a little dance. Like shake it out. Reground yourself. Like find the part of your brain that says, yes, I can. Remind yourself why you're here. Because you love it. Find your equanimity. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, reach arms high. Exhale, bend knees deeply. Opposite leg, bringing your left knee all the way up, crossing it over the right thigh. Maybe wrapping the toes behind the shin. Think about squeezing the inner thighs together. Draw low belly, all the muscles between the pubic bone and the tailbone up and in towards the center line. And wrap pinky side edges of hands towards center line as we inhale. Exhale, bring arms wide, crossing left arm under, right arm over. And wrapping the arms like a soft rope. Find a soft gaze through the forearms. Relax the jaw. Bend the knees deeply as you sit down lower and inhale to lift the crown of the head tall. Either stay here or exhale, slowly bring elbows to knees for baby eagle. Inhale, lift back high. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach arms tall. Exhale, thumbs come to heart center. Coming into dancer pose. We're going to ground down through our left standing leg like a light post. Bring left hand to left hip and bring the right arm out to the side like you're carrying a pizza pie. From here, we're going to bend the right knee with toes pointing back. Reach right palm down and catch onto the inner line of the right foot. Maybe this is where we stay. Hips staying even, knee pointing down towards the earth. Inhale, left palm high. As we exhale, hinging from the hips, we're going to press the right foot into the right hand and slowly begin to hinge forward. Breathing wherever you are. Full deep inhale. Exhale here. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Cartwheel the hands, extend right arm high. Left palm out, bend left knee, and catch the inner line of the left foot. Slow and balanced inhale, lengthen. Find engagement through the belly and your drishti as we exhale. Slowly hinge forward. Pressing the left foot into the palm. Extending right arm forward, gaze is soft. Inhale. Exhale here. One more full breath in. Exhale, slowly come out. Reach tall, inhale. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, palms through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time, breathe in, halfway. Exhale, plant palms, step back to high push-up. Pause here. Inhale, rock forward onto the toes. And as we exhale, we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. Together in 5, 4, hug elbows in. 2, 1, all the way down. Release the tops of the feet down. Bring the nose or the chin or the mouth to the mat. And allow the arms to come alongside the body with palms facing up. So fingertips are pointing behind you. As we inhale, we're going to press the pubic bone down into the earth. Reach the toes behind us. Lengthen the crown of the head forward, and as we inhale, we lengthen so much that our body floats away from the mat. Drawing the shoulders together, fingertips reach back. Toes and heart center are reaching away from one another. Breathe, gazes directly in front of you on the earth. Long back of the neck. One more breath in, lift and lengthen even higher. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Bring one ear to the mat. Find immediate calm. Bring the mouth back down to the earth. Preparing for bow pose, we're going to bend both knees and reach the palms back and catch the tops of the feet or the ankles. If there's any discomfort in the low spine, you can take this one leg at a time. From here, exhale, press the pubic bone down into the mat. Wrap the shoulders back and away from the ears. And just like a bow and arrow, the more pull we have on the bow, the farther the arrow will go. So we're going to press the feet into the hands. And as we do so, we'll eventually lift the body tall. Find a gentle breath. Keep the gaze directly in front of you. Inhale, press the feet even more deeply into the palms. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly lower, all the way down. Bringing the opposite ear to the earth. On our next inhale, bring palms alongside the body and mouth and eyes forward. Flick the toes and inhale, rock forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. With the intention of jumping through all the way to the seat, exhale, bend knees deeply, and walk the weight forward, rolling all the way over onto the bottom. Inhale, lengthen. Catching onto the backs of the knees with the feet flat on the mat, and exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the spine. Extend left leg long on the mat, and inhale, right leg high. Palms can be alongside the body with palms facing down, or you can clasp the hands at the base of the skull. Inhale here. Gaze is at the top toes, and as we exhale, we're going to lift the shoulders off the earth and pulse 10 times towards the right toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Draw low belly in. 3, 2, 1. Keep shoulders lifted. Lift left leg high. Release right leg down. Inhale. Draw low belly in and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe. 10. Lower all the way down. Release legs to the earth. Again, bring palms alongside the body and extend both legs high. Notice if there's any space in the low spine, like there's kind of a natural curve in the low spine there. If there is, press it down into the back so that we release that little bubble in the low back. Extend the pads of the feet tall. Inhale here. Exhale, release legs down 30 degrees. Find the low belly, engage. Inhale. Exhale, lower, 30 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, lower, 30 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift shoulders and gaze forward, peeking at the toes, just hovering over the mat. And exhale, lower all the way down. Bring the soles of the feet together with knees wide. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Again, extend left leg long and lift right leg high to the sky. This time either catching onto the back of the thigh, the back of the shin, or ideally all the way towards the foot. From here, use the left hand. We're going to cross it in front of the right shin and catch on either to the outer edge of the right shin or the outer edge of the right foot. Preparing for a twist, extend right arm out to the side like a T. Inhale here. As we exhale, lower right leg all the way across the body, coming into an extended leg supine twist. Here we get the benefits not only of the supine twist, but also an opening in the IT band and the hamstrings. Breathe deeply. Breathe fully. Relax somewhere. Find balance between ease and strength. Our next inhale draws us all the way back to center. Switching sides, extending right leg long, catching on to the back of the thigh or the shin of the right leg or the left leg. Same practice, opposite side, using the right arm or the right hand to catch on to the outer side of that left leg or foot. Inhale, extend left arm alongside the body like a T. And as we exhale, cross left leg over the body. Coming into an extended twist here. Find breath. Notice where the mind goes. And simply acknowledge and come back to here, right now, in this present moment. Inhale, but come back to center. Extend both legs high. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Coming into shoulder stand, you may just want to take 1 second and watch first. As we do our shoulder stand, make sure that your gaze is straight up or towards your own body. So just refraining from rocking the head from side to side here. So from here, I'm going to come into my bridge pose by rooting my heels into the earth so my fingertips can brush the backs of my heels. If you're familiar with this pose, you can come into it whenever you're ready. Otherwise, I'm going to lift my hips high and slowly walk my shoulders underneath me, just like in my bridge. From here, I'll clasp my hands and bring my knees into my chest. I'm going to roll my knees up and immediately bring my hands to my low spine, walking them up my back, closer to my neck. Here, my chin is towards my chest and my gaze is towards my belly button. Then I can extend my legs towards the ceiling. This is also called candlestick pose, and the idea is that ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders are eventually all in one line. Take time to breathe. Allowing the circulation to reverse in some places, creating space for new blood and fresh air to our bodies. Inhale wherever you are. And as we exhale, we're slowly going to release the toes behind the body, extending legs overhead, maybe eventually toes coming all the way to the earth. Split the knees and bend them, coming into deaf man's pose, allowing the knees to fall towards the ears. Inhale here. As we exhale, slowly begin to lower the hips, maybe helping them along the way with the palms, rolling all the way down to the earth. Extend the legs long. And then bend the knees just slightly with the heels on the mat so that the feet are kind of like hovering over the earth. From here, we're going to walk the forearms underneath the body with fingertips pointing towards the low spine. Preparing for Matsyasana or fish pose, I'm going to extend my toes forward and lift my chest high, allowing the crown of the head to reach towards the ground. Really puffing my heart towards the sky, reaching my shoulders away. Maybe eventually lifting the heels off the mat. Breathe wherever you are, inhale. As we exhale, slowly lower, releasing forearms from beneath the body. Bringing the heels wide on the mat. The arms alongside the body. Coming into our final resting pose of Shavasana. Breathe here. When you're ready, fully letting go of the breath, of any holding in the body. Acknowledging any change that we feel, finding balance in the breath. Know that there is nothing to change, nothing to fix. Everything is exactly as it should be, and you are perfect just the way you are. When you're ready, wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling out the ankles and the wrists. And gently rocking the head from side to side. Eventually drawing the knees into the chest for a big squeeze. And roll over onto the right side, coming into a fetal position. With eyes still closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bring palms together with thumbs at heart center. And we'll close our practice with an Om. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Bring the thumbs to the third eye point between the eyebrows. The divine light in me greets and acknowledges the divine light in each of you. Namaste.